Everyone, how are we doing on this Sunday where I have a few topics that I want to talk about, a few things that just came up, especially with the government shutting down is coming to an end already. So it should open back up soon according to what they're announcing on X. So that would be a good topic to talk about. Also, the AI bubble. Are we in an AI bubble right now? I posted a poll. I want to show the results real quick of the poll on that. And the main topic today is what have you guys been buying as of lately as investors? Have you guys been buying any ETFs specifically, any stocks, um, any crypto, anything like that? What are you guys buying as of right now as investors? And I think there's a few of you in the chat right now. So let me see. Anders. All right, so Anders is right here already. Let me see. God, is Sunday night already? No, yes, it is Sunday night, Anders, and we have work to do tomorrow. We gotta go back to work, but we gotta first, hang out in the chat. How was your Sunday too? Did you do anything today? Did you fly anywhere this weekend, Anders? That would be a good question. But what have you guys been buying as of lately in the stock market, especially when we take a look at the after hours? It looks like the S&P 500 is green right now. In the after hours, let me see what's today. Today's Sunday. No, let me take a look in here. Let me take a look at SPY. And okay, it's a little bit slow, but yep. At the closing of Friday, it was in the green, the S&P 500. As you guys can see right here, 0.21%, and that was at the closing of Friday. So I think it's still gonna stay in the green. Let's see tomorrow morning where the stock market is. But stock futures are the S&P futures is in the green right now. So that's some good right there. Some positive in the day right now. But what do you guys think about the government finally reaching an agreement right now? Senators have agreed on a plan to end the government shutdown, according to Politico. The Senate will advance the House's stopgap measure and proceed with a funding bill that provides full-year funding for the VA, agriculture, and military construction. So it looks like the government shutdown is pretty much almost done. Um, so let's see what happens. But I really want to know, which stocks have you guys been buying as of lately in your portfolios? That's really what I wanted to be the topic today. And then I also want to talk about the AI bubble. Do you guys think that we are in an AI bubble right now? I know some of you have different opinions on it. Let me see. Tim is here. Nice to see you there, Tim. What's up, everyone? Sam, good evening, everyone. Nice to see you there, Sam. Nice to see you there in the chat. V, happy Sunday. Feliz Domingo. Yes. Very good. Tomorrow, gotta go to work already. Today, it was pretty much where I'm at right now, New Jersey. It was raining all day, so I didn't get to do anything today. I pretty much stayed home most of the day. Went to the gym for a little bit. I did wanted to clean the cars, but because it was raining, I couldn't do it. Which is a bummer. But yeah. What do you guys do today on a Sunday? Let me know there in the chat. Let me see. Music is here. Good evening. Nice to see you there, Music. Let me see what else did I wanted to show you guys. Yep, pretty excited right now. One thing that I'm focusing on is the dividend portfolio. I need to focus a little bit more on this dividend portfolio right here and buy some more stocks like SCHD. I want to buy some more Procter and Gamble, which is right under my cost right now, $146. Vici Properties is another one. And if you guys didn't see the video earlier from today, I want to move on from Kenvue, so I kind of have a plan. Even though I'm gonna do it at a loss, $114, I still want to move on from Kenvue pretty soon on here. Let me see who else is here. Okay, Sam, buying Vici, DGRO, FXAIX, and SCHD. Nice shopping list right there. DGRO is nice. A good ETF right there. especially with share price appreciation post growth, because it has a nice allocation in the tech sector. That's the one thing that I like about DGRO, and it has some nice dividend growth too. Um, if you guys see right here, let me show you real quick right here. But I really like DGRO. Also, it's from iShares. It's from let me see. Yep, you see, it has 18% in technology, 20% in financial, 16% in healthcare. So that's why it has like a very nice dividend. Also, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Dividend is 2.04%. Let me see the dividend growth. It says 0.33%, but I think it's more than that. But you guys can see the chart right here that it's growing. The dividend is growing pretty good so far. Probably not as good as SCHD, but it's still a pretty nice ETF. Look at the share price appreciation. It's up 6% in the last year. It's up 65% in the last 5 years from DGRO. 173% in share price appreciation since inception, pretty much in 2014. Which is great. Let me see, what else are you guys buying as of lately? Tim, it's not about 5 inches here today in southern Ontario. Super early snowfall. Wow, snowing already. We didn't get any snow. We only got pretty much rain today. That's why I couldn't do anything. And I wanted to do a few things outside. Um, Let me see Korean Cardboard right there. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you, Korean Cardboard. And then Anders went for about 7 miles of walks between Saturday and Sunday. Wow, very nice, Anders. That's really nice. Very, very good. 7 miles. I usually do the bike in the mornings at the gym, so I got to do a little bit more of that too. Um, Definitely. Let me see. V, after listening to Elon Musk, Joe Rogan, we're not in the AI bubble. Okay, that's a good opinion right there. That's a good opinion. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. I got mixed emotions about it, about the AI, because like there are some companies that are undervalued right now, or maybe close to being undervalued, like like Meta, for example. It's a nice opportunity right there. Google is at a 20 something still PE ratio. I don't even think it's that high just yet. Let me take a quick look. Yeah, it's at a 27 PE ratio. Amazon, I think, is like at a 32 or something like that PE ratio. I know this is a little bit high, compared to PE ratios in the past. But Google, Amazon, some of these companies, which are the large ones, maybe Palantir is one that is pretty expensive. I think that's why a lot of people are are thinking there's an AI bubble. Like if you guys see right here, PE ratios at 387, forward PE at 193, because they're expecting some very good growth in the future. So these are companies that are getting people nervous and getting to think that there's an AI bubble. Let me see. And there's Boring Investments Week, 1300 into 401k, 100 into MAA, 1946 into SGOF. Nice, collecting that dividend right there. Plus dividend from SGOF of $27. Very nice. And you added 1946, 1,900. So that's going to give you some more dividends for the next dividend. That's going to be great right there. Let me see right here. Mario, what's up, Jay? I started a position in PG at $148. What do you think of J&J right now? I like PG right now, honestly. Oh, hold on. There's echo. Ooh. Let me just see real quick. Okay, let me know about right now. Just let me know if there's no echo, because I saw some messages right there. Sorry about that, guys. Wow, I think a second mic started to pick you up. Let me see. I don't think I have anything else on right now. Just let me know if that got fixed right there. Oh, yeah. Yep, that's good. That's good. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Sorry, that was thank you. Okay, let me go back to the message right here, and sorry about that. What's up, Jay? I started a position in PG. I like PG right now. I like PG. Johnson and Johnson. Johnson and Johnson is a good defensive position. I'm not buying it right now because it's pretty high, but PE ratios are 18. Let's take a quick look. I haven't bought any of this because I've been focusing on Procter and Gamble. But I was buying Johnson and Johnson. I tell you right now, right here in the 150s. Once it went up to like the 170s and 180s, I wasn't looking at it anymore. I put my focus on something else because I also have, let me see real quick. I have $1,600 invested in it. So I was good for now, 10.4 shares. But if we take a quick look, PE ratios are 18, forward PE at 16. Yeah, dividend yield 2.79%. Defensive position. I really like Johnson and Johnson. Revenue has been growing as of lately. Let me put it in the quarterly. But if you guys see, it's growing once again in Johnson and Johnson. Operating income doing pretty good. It's not like really fast growth like other companies, but is one that it's defensive. Sleep well at night pretty much. Company. I think I will wait a little bit to see if the share price goes down some more. But if you guys see, they're buying back shares too. 2.41 billion shares right now. So yeah, I really like Johnson and Johnson. What do you want to do? You want to start a position, Mario? Is that what you're looking at? Let me see real quick the metrics right here. No, let me financials, ratios. Hold on, the PE ratio. Yeah. So yeah, it's not bad. In the last 5 years PE ratio, right? If you guys see right here. Yeah, just wait a little bit, I would say. Let's see if it gives you an opportunity. It all depends, on what you want. From Johnson and Johnson. But this is more of a position that you buy for the long term. Let me see the forward PE ratio right here. It's a 16. It was 14, 15 when I bought recently. Yeah. With me, I'm just waiting a little bit if it goes down some more because I was buying it under 160 not long ago. I thought this was a good opportunity right here. In the 160s, 150s. I thought it was a good opportunity to build up. All right, let me see what else. Anders, Tim, no more snow ever. 20 years in Norway, 5 in North Dakota, and 6 in Iowa. Wow, that is a lot of snow. Korean cardboard, I get paid once a month, so no purchase until the 27. Wow. Let me see, Anders. Wow, I think I said a mic. Yep, that was a mic. We fixed it already. Let me see, Tim. There's a lot of messages already in here in the chat. I gotta catch up. Tim, Anders, last November was warm here. Doesn't usually snow till December anymore. And you already got snow. Mario, getting echo. Okay, easy street, good. Let me see, music. I'm mostly trying to finish up end of year rebalancing, but I started a position in GRNY. Picked up some Google and a BMNR, or the news of more institutional investment. What is that? GRNY. Let me take a quick look. Let me show the chat right here real quick. Granny Shots, US Large Cap ETF, GRNY. Expense ratio 0.75%. No dividend. It has since inception, which it was in November 2024, it has given a 25.86%. So in over a year. Yeah, that's not that bad. Last year is up 23.98%. Let me see. The fund is actively managed ETF that invests in 20 to 50 US large cap securities. Let me see, what does it invest in? Mostly technology. Lam Research, Alphabet, Caterpillar. I really like Caterpillar. Which one of you guys is buying CAT? I know some of you have been buying. I think what was his name? Dean, I think, is buying Caterpillar. But I like Caterpillar. The more and more I think about it, it's gonna be needed to build those data centers and build everything for AI. I think Caterpillar is gonna benefit from that. Let me see. Advanced Micro Devices, Tesla, CrowdStrike, Palo Alto Network, American Express, Apple, Robinhood. Yeah, this one. Wow. Very nice returns. The only thing that I don't like too much is the expense ratio, 0.25. I think the one with the highest expense ratio that I have right now is the Bitcoin ETF, which is 0.25. David Castro, much better. Music, that sounds a lot better. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. David Castro, what do you think of SPYI? So SPYI, just so you guys know, it's on my watch list together with JetQ. For the future, though, not for right now. But it is for me for the future. It has a pretty high expense ratio of 0.68%, but it has a nice dividend yield, 11.75% right here. Payout, of course, is monthly, so I do want this an ETF similar to this. If I don't learn covered calls, I would just go with one of these ETFs, but I might lean towards learning how to do covered calls in the future, though. And I'll share the videos right here. I'll share my covered calls results right here. But if not, this one will be one that I'm thinking about adding into the portfolio, SPYI, pretty much. And I like that it pretty much tracks the S&P 500. That's what I like about it. No. I like it. It all depends, of course, on your time horizon, your strategy. What are your goals with your portfolio? So many questions, David. But, I like this one. I kind of like this one. But I'm not going to add it just yet. What are you looking from it? Like, David, are you looking... are you ready to get some monthly dividends, or are you trying to just build up a position now? What is your plan with this one? I kind of like it. I don't mind it. I kind of like this SPYI, to be honest. 50 cents, over 50 cents per share per quarter. You get. So it is one that I like. It's one that I like. Let me see. Korean Cardboard, you good now? Mario, yeah, looking to start a position in J&J. Maybe just wait a little bit. Maybe just build up some cash and see. It's a defensive position, so I think you'll get an opportunity. Let me see. KMB from Suban. KMB, perfect opportunity. They're buying Kenvue. Kimberly Clark buying Kenvue. So is it still going down in share price? I think some of you guys hold it, right? Kimberly Clark is buying Kenvue soon, which is the position that I'm going to be selling pretty soon. PE ratios at 17.5, forward PE 13.4. So yeah, earnings per share is $5.91. The price target is 130. Dividend 4.85%, almost a 5% dividend yield. Wow, has been going down because the news about Kimberly Clark buying Kenvue. But if you guys see, it's 13.85% downside in share price in the last month. That was after announcing the news. Year to date is down 20.75%. So it was going down already slightly. So I don't know. This one might be an opportunity. I'm just going to stick with Procter & Gamble myself. But if you like their products, and then now with the Kenvue acquisition that should hopefully happen, I think it's 2026. And then I forgot who was it that needed to know the details of the acquisition. I could definitely look it up in a little bit. I think somebody wanted to know if once Kimberly Clark gets approved to buy Kenvue. What I saw in Google was that they'll give you some cash for each share that you have, plus they'll give you a little bit fraction of a dividend of a share of one of their a fraction of a share from their company. So that will be what you will get. I'll get the details later on. Let me see. Subhan nearly at all-time lows. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good right now. This is one of those defensive positions too. You're not gonna see this like going very high in share price. If you guys take a look right here, it's down in the last 5 years 23.74%, but look at the dividend, 4.85%. So this is just one of those that, you know, won't be crazy. There won't be crazy volatility. But if you buy every time it went down, you'll have a very nice cost, you know, per share in this position. But it does look good. Let me see. Music. I'm in Colorado where it normally has snowed, but by now, but nothing. No complaints though. Yeah, I know. I don't like snow too much. You know, at first, when I first got here from Puerto Rico, I liked it, you know, but then after a little while of just, you know, getting my feet like really cold, you know, because sometimes like I would just put on my sneakers, you know, my feet would get really cold. I didn't get like those nice warm socks, the thicker ones, you know, sometimes. So it would be, oh my gosh. And then after I started driving, that was the worst. That's definitely got me to not like too much the snow. Ghouls right there. Hola mi gente, ¿cómo estás? Saludos. T Caskets, what's up, Jay? How's it going tonight? Nice to see you there, T. Yeah, so far pretty good. Now that there's more of you right there, I was looking in X that government shutdown. The senators have agreed on a plan to end the government shutdown. So you know, some good news right there for everyone. Let me see music. Anders, I'm pretty much done investing for the year. Hit all my targets. Last 4 paychecks besides finishing my 401k will just be 80/20. OMAA. Oh, realty income. I do want to buy some more realty income, honestly. It's right now $56. I want to build up that position some more. Honestly, the Thrill. What's up, Jay? What's up, Thrill? Nice to see you there in the chat too. Let me see who else. Music. It is a little high on expense ratio, but I think it's good overall strat. It's growing fast already, up to 3 billion on assets under management. But it is new, so we'll see. It's 8% of my total portfolio. Okay, all right, that's good. It has some nice share price appreciation for sure, from what I saw there. Let me see, David. I'm thinking of adding now Johnson & Johnson. Okay, you could just DCA into it. You know, if your plan is to hold Johnson & Johnson long term, you know, for 10 plus years, you know, Johnson & Johnson is a defensive position. It's one of those. You know, that's all I can say. The same thing that I'm gonna start doing with Coca-Cola. Once I know I made a couple purchases. I don't know who missed. I can definitely show you guys my purchases that I made this week. If you guys didn't see the video earlier this morning, let me open it up real quick so I can show you guys real quick. Let me open up a new one, but I'll show you in a few minutes. Oops. I went to Google. It's supposed to be right here. But I made a couple purchases. I did not buy any Coca-Cola this week though. That was the only thing that I wanted to buy some more. Let me see. Hey, Jeremy. Hey, Jay, what's up? How's your weekend? So, Jeremy, nice to see you there in the chat. Weekend was good, but today it was rainy. I did wanted to clean the cars outside, and I couldn't just because, you know, it was raining. So it didn't make any sense, you know. So not much there. Let me see, Anders. I did have a good chat with Gemini last night, fine-tuning my retirement plans. 2030 looks very good. 2027 looks good. February 2026, absolute earliest. 2030 means I can get a a Corvette. 2026, nice. So you like Corvettes? That's pretty cool. You know, that's pretty cool right there. Nice, and there's 2042 for me. I haven't even looked at myself when would I retire, but that's nice. That's pretty nice. And there's 2030 will be 660. Nice, nice. Been in my career for 30 years, 30 plus years, wearing me down health wise. That's not good, man. You know, that's not good. I know. I know we still gotta work. I know we still gotta work. You know, hopefully, same thing with me. I got two jobs, and I gotta work 6 days a week pretty much. My only day off is on Sundays, which is when I give you guys an update. I also get to do some things that I like. I gotta take care of the cars. I gotta do so many things. So, um, yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to build that dividend portfolio. That's my main focus right now. And it needs to continue to be. Once I get the reason why I have the growth portfolio, and let me know if you guys do something similar or a similar strategy. The main reason why I have the growth portfolio is so I can then sell my positions later on and hopefully put it into the dividend portfolio into some good positions that will pay me some dividends, and then I don't have to work two jobs always. But not only that, also into retirement, and then hopefully pass it down to my kids. I don't want to sell my holdings. That's not something that I want to do in retirement. Like, I don't want to have that 4% rule where I sell 4% of my shares like every year to no, I don't want to do that. I want to hold my holdings, get paid those dividends, and then just pass it down to my kids when the time comes. That's really what I'm trying to see. Don't forget to hit the like button. Yes, Anders, thank you very much. There's 19 of you right there. 10 likes. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Very, very important. I really appreciate it. Last stream, I think we had top was 27 people in the live stream, which is awesome. It's awesome. Definitely. Have a lot of energy, like Pumbaa. Like Timon y Pumbaa. All right, Tim, J&J grows the dividend about the same rate as KO, so it's a Buffett style investment, simple product that will always be bought. Yeah, that's that's very good words right there, Tim. It's one of those positions that you just buy. You gotta hold it long term though. You can't, expect it to be a Palantir, or SoFi or anything like that. It's just gonna be there's gonna be some nice dividends that are gonna consistently grow, and you're gonna continue to get paid. That's why I have it in my portfolio. I did make me a cup of coffee because I was kind of feeling a little bit tired, kind of laying down on the bed. Let me see the drill. I was off from work on Friday and did a lot of shuffling. Took profits from Nvidia, sold Intel, and United Healthcare and Navitas. I had a stop loss that went into effect, plus 130% profit. Wow, nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Why did you take profit? Well, I guess, Navitas, you didn't believe in it long term, Intel, definitely. I understand you on that 100%. United Healthcare, did you buy when it dipped recently before they announced that Buffett was buying? That was some very nice gains right there, honestly. And Nvidia, yeah, if you took some gains, I don't blame you. I don't know if I would have held Nvidia as long as other people have had. I don't know. I might have, but I think it would have been difficult for me. Nice profit to throw. Yeah, very nice. 130%. Wow. Had to be a very nice position. Mario, any thoughts on SCHG ETF? One of my favorites. Let me show you. But it is one of my favorites. I like SCHG. Honestly. And recently, let me show you right here real quick. I didn't have any cash right here in my Roth. This is one of my positions in my Roth. So I didn't have any cash right here. And so I bought a couple shares in the 22, 24 share price right here, 23, but I didn't buy enough. I bought more right here, had some cash right here, so I bought some right here too. I was buying SCHG, but my position is pretty nice right now. This one, I really, really like it a lot. $51 billion in assets under management. Expense ratio is only 0.04%. That is one of the things that I really like a lot. Dividend, you don't go by the dividend. It's only 0.36%. You go into this ETF mostly for the growth. But if you guys see 197 holdings, 52-week low is $21.37. 52-week high, $33. I did buy, I think it was one share at $33 because I DCA'd into it on a weekly basis. Some weeks I don't, but I don't buy it. I buy some of my other holdings. But yeah. Now this is what I like. It's very heavy on tech. 48.7%. I know I'm a little bit crazy with tech, but I think that's pretty much the future. The top 25 holdings: Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, the same thing as all others. Meta platforms, which is a nice opportunity right now. I'm going to take a look at it in a second. I haven't looked at it in a couple of days. But Google, Eli Lilly, Visa, Netflix, MasterCard, Costco, Palantir, look at this, United Healthcare, Salesforce, Disney, Disney company, even though I do have their stuff, and I do like going to Disney, but I don't think it has been performing very well. So there's a lot of companies here. Uber also, I think Uber is a pretty good company too. Intuit, that's the top 25 holdings right there, with Nvidia being at the top. So yeah, I like this ETF. Large cap growth ETF. There's not much I can explain on this, but it has been performing pretty good. Let me see the annual return since inception. It has been 16.73%, and inception was in 2009, so that was about 16 years ago. So in the last 16 years, at 16.73% year over year. That's definitely great right there. I really like this SCHD. Are you looking into adding it into your taxable, your retirement? What are you looking into, Mario? I really like this one. Not financial advice, guys. You gotta do your own research, right? But I really like SCHD, especially for the future. Let me see. Tim Anders mentioned MAA. Can we look at that one? Let's take a look. Yeah, I didn't Mid America. I think we looked at this one before, and I did wanted to take a look at it. Let me take a note right here. I gotta buy me a notebook. I keep on saying it, and I stock. I think this one was REIT, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is a REIT right here. Market cap 15.5 billion. Is a Mid America Apartment Communities Inc. So this is a REIT for apartments, pretty much. Communities primarily in the Southeast, Southwest, and Mid-Atlantic regions of the United States. MAA had ownership interest in 104,000 apartment units. Okay, so that's pretty good right there. It's pretty much a REIT. Analysts are calling this a buy, and the price target is $158, upside of 22%. Then the dividend is 4.67% right now. Let me take a quick look at the dividends real quick. Yep, if you guys see, it pays quarterly: January, April, July, and October. Yeah, this is why I wanted to take a look at it too, because it pays on those months that I want to grow my dividend. That's why I wrote it down. I had to write it down because I really want to do my research in it. They have grown their dividend for 14 years. 14 years of dividend growth right there. The ex-dividend date happened already on October 15. Let me see financials, total revenue. Yeah, it has been growing in revenue. You guys can see steadily growth right there, which I like. Let me see. I think I gotta go FFO per share. Give me 1 second. Oh my gosh. FFO per share is at 2.14. Okay. Funds from operation. You can see it slightly went down this quarter, this previous quarter, to 256. It was going up very good, but it has been going down as of lately. Yeah. So Let me see the FFO payout ratio. Yeah, 69% that dividend. So that's pretty good right there. It's pretty safe. Dividend is safe. 69%. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I like this company. I gotta look into it a little bit more. I gotta look in the website to see. But I like this company right here, and with a 4.6% dividend. Let me see. In the last month is down 4.67%. Year to date is down 16.1% in share price. Last year down 15.5. Last 5 years is only up 5.69%. So this is a REIT. If you could get it at a very nice entry point, you know, it will be good. It will be good. Let me see. It has been IPO date. It was in 1994. So they've been in business for quite some time. MMA is in the S&P 500 also. So yeah, I gotta save this one. I gotta also put it on my let me put it on my thing, because if not, I know I'm gonna forget. I gotta buy me a notebook. I'm gonna order me one on Amazon. Love Amazon. Gotta love Amazon. But yeah, I like this one. I like this one. Let me see. SCHD, SCHG, and SCHY. Decent combo, in my opinion. Yeah, very nice combo right there. I really like the SCH. The Schwab ETFs. Wow, there's a lot of messages still in there. Let me see the thrill. I bought UNH when it dipped. Intel I owned for a long time. Time to sell. I do believe Intel is going higher. Navitas, I think you, yep. Let me see your other message real quick. Navitas was swinging play. I bought a six, sold around 14.50. It went down on Friday and bought back in. Oh, nice timing. Nice timing throw right there. Nice timing. Let me go back. Music. When I started investing my HSA earlier this year, I bought SCHG, but I'm pretty close to switching to SCHD since I already have VGT. I do love SCHG though. Yeah, I like it a lot too. I like it a lot too in SCHG. I don't know. I do like, well, I like all three that you're mentioning right there. So I can't say, I can't give you like an opinion, like maybe do this or maybe do that, because I really I like all three, and I hold all three. So I really like VGT for the future. Man, SCHG, yeah. Get you a notebook on Amazon. Yes, you read my mind, Jeremy. Yeah, I do have to get one. I do have to order one. So in my next time I gotta order some things on Amazon, I'm gonna order me a notebook. So I can then, so I can put some notes from here, from the chat and stuff. But yeah, for sure. Let me see. Maybe by Wednesday's night live stream, I'll have a notebook. Let me see. Mario, for my taxable, looking for some growth as well. Already have some defensive stocks. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you were asking about SCHG, right? Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah. If you already have some defensive stocks, then that's good. And there's one potential problem with MAA is payout ratio. It's over 100% right now. No, but when we took a look, and there's, you can't go, you can't go by this payout ratio though. Because this is a REIT. So you gotta go by the FFO payout ratio, which is this one. I'm hoping I'm not getting confused, but this is usually... from what I learned about REITs, this is what you gotta go by, the FFO payout ratio. It is a 67%. So 67%, which is good. All right, let me see what else. Unboxing Nams, nice to see you there. Hello, Jay, nice to see you. Yay, you need a remarkable notebook. Is that like a brand or something? Let me take a look. Let me see. Of course, he needs a notebook to write down. He needs a notebook. Oh no. Yeah, man. I really do need a notebook. Let me see. But yeah, yeah, I do need a notebook. What is this? Let me see. Oh wow. No, these are out of my budget, man. These remarkable notebooks. These are out of my budget. I want to get something, a little bit, cheaper. Let me see, Lawrence, right there. You can't go wrong with a combo of SCHD and SCHD. Yeah, yeah, that is a very, very nice combo right there. And even SCHD with VGT. I think that one is like the cheat code. Did you guys ever play Contra on Nintendo? Was it Nintendo or Super Nintendo? And you did the cheat code of infinite life? That's pretty much what that is, yeah. I like it. I like SCHD and SCHG. Let me see how much I'm up in my position in SCHG. I don't think I'm up that much because I started my ROF. When was it? Let me see. Oh, I was also working on putting my retirement portfolio combined in one spreadsheet. That's what I was working on. Let me see. I'm only up 30% on my position on SCHG. That's all I'm up on in my ROF IRA. Yeah, I'm up 30%. That's it. Not much. Not much. All right, let me see what else. The thrill, my new position, Meta, BTCI, IBIT, and Veritone in a swing trade. Ooh, Meta is it's a good one right there. I think Jeremy has also been buying. Jeremy, have you been buying the dip so far in Meta? Let me see where Meta Platforms is at. I gotta show you guys real quick. I haven't looked at it in the past couple of days, but it's at 621. After hours, it was 0.57%. P ratios at 27. Forward PE 20. The price target is $824. Upside of 32.5%. Let me see. In the last year, yeah, year to date is only up 6.18%. I want it under 500. I seriously, guys, considered taking some money out of my high yield savings account and putting it on Meta Platforms if it goes under $600. And do some kind of like swing trade. Hopefully it works out. I can't give you guys that advice, but but definitely strong buy. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. I like Meta Platforms. What is that right now? Payout ratio. Look at that dividend. Only 9%. It's not even that much. This one. Yeah. Let me see what else is here. Need a trapper keeper. Take it back to the old days. That's a good one, Jeremy. Hello. I don't think anyone not in school in the 80s know what that is. Let me see, trapper keeper. Let me take a quick look right now. Let me see real quick. Trapper keeper in the 80s or 90s? Let me see, in the 80s. That's one of these. I'm being trolled right now in the chat. Trapper keeper, one of these right here. That's pretty cool though. In the 80s. Let me see the ones in the 90s. Were the ones in the 90s like better? Let me see, trapper keeper. Oh man, you're really going back. You're really going back. Wow. All right, let me see. T caskets, up, down, left, right, BA start. Unlimited lives in Contra. Who else played that? That right there. I gotta save it up because I forgot all about it. T caskets. Thank you for putting it there. I gotta remember, even though I think I could go on Google Gemini and get it, right? But yeah, definitely. I did it a couple times to beat it. I couldn't beat it without that cheat code right there, man. I couldn't beat it. Enders, dude, trigger warnings for us old folks. The Jay, nice to see you there, Jay. Meta was 20% up at some point. Yeah, I like Meta. I really do. I really do. I think it's gonna be good. Hopefully, it goes down a little bit more. Let me see, Tim. Question for chat and for the stream. What stock has the highest dividend increase? My pick is AFL, which we've looked at on the stream before. Yeah, what was the dividend increase? Let me see. Aflac, 16%. Wow. Wow, 16% dividend growth right there. Look at that. Payout ratio is only 30%. So very good dividend growth right there. Look at those dividends. Just continues to go up and up and up. If you look right here, 19% also in 2024. Very nice. Very nice dividend. Only in 2023 didn't grow that much. But in 2024 and 2025, it grew by a lot. 19% and 16%. That's pretty nice dividend growth right there. What months does it pay? It pays in February, May, August, and November. Also those off months. I gotta look into some of these companies, man. You know, to add to my portfolio, especially with now that I'm gonna be selling Cambio. So yeah, let me see. Jeremy, yeah, I started to lightly add when it went below 650. Bought a little heavier Friday when it hit 600. Well, 605 anyway, close enough. Wow, that's very nice. Very nice purchases right there in Meta, Jeremy. The J, my yield on Meta is 1.3%. I wish I bought more. Yeah, I know. I know. I have those situations with some of my stocks too, like Google, Amazon too, but mostly Google. I wish I would have bought more. Held myself a couple times from buying in Google, and now I wish I wouldn't have held myself and bought some more. Honestly, I really do wish I didn't hold myself. But I did what I did with Amazon though. I didn't hold myself. With Amazon, I did buy more and more though. That's why I have, let me show you the full portfolio real quick right here. That's why I have almost $1,700 invested in Amazon. And I made it a larger position than Google. Google is at $1,300. I want to buy more Google, so I'm waiting for it to go down some more. I'm waiting for it to go down. Hopefully it does go down some more in Google for sure. Let me see. Jeremy, guess I showed my age with the Trapper Keeper. Yep. Yes, you did. Which one did you have? Let me see. Heck yeah, I rocked an Alf Trapper Keeper. The Alf one. Wow, nice. I don't see it here, but I'm sure it was pretty cool. Let me see. Anders, I never had one. Found my notebook from college. 5 or 6 pages total over 5 years. Wow. That was it? Let me see. Tea caskets. Couldn't beat it either without it. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty hard. You know, it was pretty hard game. I used to enjoy it a lot. Oh my god, Contra. Let me see if I can show the images real quick. But this is the game pretty much. I used to love this game. Oh my gosh. I used to love this game. This was it. Contra. And then you had to do the cheat code like right here. In the menu. But it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. This one was the one. You can look at it right here. I used to like this game a lot. Oh man. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Team, same as CamView. Same as CamView? What was your question with this? Oh man, can you give me some more some more on this question right here so I know what it is. Loney Brian. Oh, nice to see you there, Loney. My combo is SCHD, SCHG, SCHB, and Devo. Devo has been performing good. This is another ETF right here. I think it's a dividend income Amplified dividend income ETF. Let me show you guys real quick. I don't think we have looked at this one here in the chat before, but you guys can see expense ratios at 0.56%. Dividend yield is 4.5%. Payout frequency monthly. That's something that people like about Devo right now. Holdings, it says 36. Let me see the price appreciation, 10.84%. This one is mostly focused on dividend too. Similar to SCHD. In the last year, it's up 7.5%, and in the last 5 years, it's up 45.5%. Returns, average annual return since inception is 12.49%. So pretty good right there. That's with dividends reinvested. If we take a look, let's take a look at the dividends. You see, dividend growth is 9.74%, and it pays monthly. This one is pretty cool too. I should add this one to my watch list, honestly. Let me see. Devo is an equity ETF with a total of 36 individual holdings. Top holdings are American Express and some others. Let me see. It has Apple, IBM, JP Morgan, Visa, Goldman Sachs, Home Depot, McDonald's, Caterpillar, Meta Platforms, some very good companies. Coca-Cola, which I like a lot. Procter & Gamble, Walmart also. That's their top 25 right there. So that's pretty good right there, yeah. In an exchange traded fund, the fund is actively managed ETF that provides income by selecting stocks from the S&P 500 index overlaid with a tactical call writing strategy. So they do calls in this ETF. And it pays monthly, 0.56%. I should add this one to my watch list too, together with JEPQ and SPYI. But yeah, the other ones, great ETFs too. The Thrill BTCI is a covered call ETF that looks like a good deal. Lump sum and won't be adding cash. I'm letting it drip. Price appreciation looks promising. I think I have looked into that one before. Let me see real quick. BTCI. And then let me know in the chat there, what do you guys think about what was just announced, the 50-year mortgage? It was announced, I think it was today, that they're considering that to give the okay to the banks to allow them to give a 50-year mortgage. What do you guys think about that? There was a lot of opinions out there. Let me show you this real quick. BTCI, $53. Yeah, I think this one, who owns this one? I know some of you own this one. I got, bad memories sometimes. But yeah, expense ratio is 99%, 0.99%. Dividend yield is 31.5%. So a lot of dividends. Monthly payout. So since inception, let me see, the average annual return has been 42.5%. Very, very nice. Let me see. In the last month is down 15.75% in share price. Year to date is down 9.17. In the last year is flat. Last 5 years it's only up 6.71%. This one is one that if you get some very nice purchases in the dips, it will be nice. Let me see. Since inception date was October 17, 2024. Yeah, so I think long BTC. Yeah, this is this one does. Let me see. Appreciation investing in ETF with exposure to Bitcoin while also utilizing call option strategies. So this one does call options on Bitcoin. I guess on the share price of Bitcoin. I don't know. I'll have to look into this one a little bit more to understand it. The J, MetLife is good one. Look, TGAT sector like Aflac. Let me see MetLife. Let me see if I can. Oh, ticker symbol is MET. Let me show you right here. Slow once again. Hold on. This happens sometimes. Let me see. MET. Yeah, MetLife. Let me do it right now. Yep, now it popped up. $76 right now. Let me see. Dividend 2.98%. PE ratios are 14.2. Forward PE 7.8. Price target is $95. 24% upside from here. Assets under management $50 billion, or market cap $50 billion. Okay. Let me take a quick look at the financials. So it's pretty much flat. It has been flat pretty much. Let me see. Operating income 1.2 billion. I gotta learn how to read these insurance companies though. Shares outstanding. Wow, they're buying back shares. Very good. They're not diluting the shareholder, which is good. Wow, I like that. I like that. Let me see the total debt. I don't know how they use the debt, but they got $47.8 billion in debt. I just gotta learn how to read these a little bit better. Let me see. Dividend growth 4.29%. It pays in February, May, August, and November. Yeah, very nice. But I think Aflac had the higher dividend yield, right? But yeah, this one, it's also another one. Payout ratio is only 42%. So that's pretty good right there. Or very good right there. Dividend growth 12 years only. So nice. This is a good one too. MetLife, Aflac, that apartments company also. Those are all pretty good. OSCR taking a big hit in overnight trading. Let me see. OSCR. Oscar Health. Oh, I can't see it right here. Give me a website. I can take a look at it. That will give me the overnight price on it. Let me see. Oh, right here. So you guys can see it's down 4.63%. Oscar Health. Wow. Wow. Right here doesn't show the PE ratio or nothing, but wow, it's down 4.63%. Almost $1. Down almost $1. Right here. Let me see the financials right here. Yeah, so it's growing. Wow, the revenue is growing. Very good. What happened? Why did it go down? Let me see. No, there's no new news right here. Let me see if there was any new news right here. Divert federal funds from health insurances. Have to take a look at this one. But from what I saw, if you guys take a look right here, revenue looks pretty good. Nice set of stairs right there. 2.99 billion right there. Let me see the shares outstanding real quick. They're diluting the shareholder though. They're issuing shares. Earnings per share is in the negative. Free cash flow is in the negative. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Let me see. Anders, I can't read my own handwriting, so no points taking notes. Wow, there's a lot of messages there. Sorry about that, guys. Gotta catch up. Music. I learned multiplication tables and how many rods are in a mouth thanks to Trapper Keeper. Very nice. Very nice. Those Trapper Keepers are the topic of the day today. For sure. Tim, sorry, Kenview and Aflac pay the same off months. Oh yeah, I think so. I think they do. Hold on. Yeah, Aflac. What was it? Aflac. Sorry. Yeah, because Aflac paid in February, May, August, and November. And Kenview paid February, May, August, and November. Yeah. So it wouldn't be a bad switch. It wouldn't be a bad switch. But I kind of didn't want to add another position though. I don't know. Let me see. T-Caskets. You can actually download it and play it on the PS5 under the classic games section. Ooh. That's a good idea right there. That's a good idea right there. That's a very good idea, T. Thank you. Thank you right there. The throw, Jeremy, I did nice SCR swing trade, made a decent profit. I had an alert that it went below 16 on Friday. Yeah, so you guys were keeping an eye on that one. 50 years is 35 too many. In my opinion, going to drive house prices up, which for me is good since I plan on selling in 5 years and move out of the country. Oh, about the 50-year mortgage. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I got, I know people are going to pay a lot more in interest. Yeah, I don't know. I have to think about it a little bit more, but I did wanted to see some of your opinions on it. I'm not a fan of the 50-year mortgage that said 50 years of mortgage is better than 50 years of rent. That's a very good point right there. Yeah, 50 years, that means paying more interest rates. Yes. From what I saw, and I don't know, I didn't look at the numbers, but from what I saw, it was like pretty much paying double the interest on the long term. But I don't know if those were real numbers though. I have to do the numbers, myself, or maybe look into somebody else. But yeah, definitely, it will be a lot of interest. You ever heard of the ticker symbol Beat Bear, BBAI, and SoundHound? A friend from work was talking about. I myself have to look into it and check it out. Well, let's take a look at it right here. I still have another. Give me a second. It's still only 8:31, so I don't have to go to sleep just yet. Hopefully you guys don't go anywhere too. Let me see. BBAI. Let's take a quick look. Big Bear AI Holdings. Okay, let me see the share price appreciation. Okay, last month is down 26%. Year to date is up 27.6%. Last year is up 257%. Wow. Last 5 years is down 27%. Analysts are calling it a strong buy. $5.83 upside from here. Provides AI-powered decision intelligence solutions. The company offers national security, supply chain management, and digital identity and biometric solutions. So, yeah, this is one of those AI companies. You just got to look at it a little bit more and see if this one will benefit, in the future. I don't think OpenAI have announced a deal with them. If not, it would have gone very high. Palantir shuttle is too big to fill. It's ready to hold due to weak execution, declining revenues, and heavy reliance on retail investor hype. I don't know. It's one that it looks like you gotta be careful with it. For sure. Yeah, you gotta take. Yeah, so revenue has been going down the past couple of quarters, so just be careful with it. It's one of those that is just starting. I will be careful with it though. Yeah, earnings per share is in the negative. Let me see the shares. They're probably diluting the shareholder. Yeah, see they're issuing shares because it's growing right now. I don't know. You just gotta look into it a little bit more. Let me see the other one. SOUN. Let me see real quick. SOUN is probably another one. Let me see. Last month is down 22.5. Year to date is down 28.7. Last year is up 148%. Wow. Last 5 years is only up 62%. Let me see this one. SoundHound AI. Yeah, so this is another AI solutions that enable businesses across automotive, TV, and lot, and to customer service industries to deliver high quality conversational experiences to their customers in the United States, Korea, France, Japan, Germany, and internationally. Its products includes Houndify platform that offers a suite of Houndify tools to help brands build conversational voice assistant. Founded in 2005, so it's a software company. Let me take a quick look right here real quick. Oh, revenue is growing on this one. Operating income is in the negative. Let me see the shares. Yeah, they're diluting the shareholder, but the revenue is growing. EPS, earnings per share, still in the negative. It was up. It was in the positive for 1 quarter at the beginning of the year. Free cash flow is negative. Free cash flow margin is still negative. But it's going up. It's right now 78%. This one would be good to look at it. Look at the products that they have. Look at a few things on it. Yeah, it's probably one of those that people probably do some swing trades on it, here and there. That's what it looks like from those two companies. But there's a chance that you might lose all your money, that might go down to zero. But yeah, let me see. Look at piping and FDVV. Piping. Can you give me the ticker symbol for piping? Oh, you did it right here. AIPI. Let me see. Let's take a quick look right here. Rex AI Equity Premium Income ETF. 0.65% expense ratio. Dividend yield 36.9%. Payout frequency monthly. Inception also 2024. A lot of these covered call ETFs started in 2024. That was the covered call year pretty much. Yeah, covered call options on its holdings. Hold on, let me take a look at the holdings right here. CrowdStrike, Palantir, Nvidia. So they do cover calls on all the AI companies. Alphabet, Amazon, Broadcom, Apple, Palo Alto, Microsoft, Salesforce. Yeah, they do cover calls on the hot companies right now. Let me see share price. Yeah, last year since inception, share price is down. Dividend yield is high. What a lot of people say about these covered call ETFs, like what's going to happen to them when there's a downturn, right? When there's a correction. What is it going to happen? But yeah, very nice dividends. It has gone down though, the dividends. I don't like that. I don't like this, that the dividend has been going down. This will be something that will that will get me nervous though. FDBV, a lot of people love this one. It's from Fidelity. High dividend yield ETF. Look at it. Expense ratio is only 0.16%. So pretty good expense ratio right there. $7.3 billion in assets under management. It pays quarterly though. Dividend yield is 3.09%. Let me see. Share price appreciation year to date is 11.4%. Last year, 7%. Last 5 years, 96% in price appreciation. Very nice. Dividend growth, 22%. There was 1 month or 1 quarter that they grew their dividend a lot. Yeah, if you guys see right here, yeah, 40% the second quarter dividend. They grew it by 40%, which was pretty good. 40%. I think it was a year over year, something like that. Yeah. They didn't have very good dividend growth before, but it has been growing as of lately. A lot of people like this dividend right here. That's when it became hot with this 40% dividend. I'm still sticking to my... let me compare it with SCHD. I'm still sticking to SCHD though. Let me see. Dividend growth. Oof. FDVV 200. Hold on. Is this a dividend? Yeah. Oh wow. FDVV is beating SCHD in the last 10 years. 206% in dividend growth compared to 184%. Wow, very nice. Very nice dividend growth right there. Do you own FDVV? Let me know. It's one that beat SCHD. Wow. 206%. All right, let me see. You should look into EFX and Otis. All right, let me. Wow, there's a lot of messages there in the chat. Woo. Hopefully, you guys don't go anywhere. EFX. Let's take a quick look. Oh, Equifax. $207. PE ratios at 39. Forward PE at 24.5. Dividend is less than 1%. But look at that price target, $280, 35%. Let me see, in the last month is down 12.5%. Year to date, 18.5%. Down. Last year, 21%. And in the last 5 years is up 38%. Let's take a quick look at the financials. The financials are growing, which is good from Equifax. Operating income pretty good also, so that's good. Let me see the shares outstanding. It's pretty flat, yeah, it's flat. They're not diluting the shareholders, so that's good. Free cash flow is in the positive. Free cash flow per share is at $3.53, so that's pretty good right there. Free cash flow margin is 28%, so looking good though, looking good. Let me see the total debt. I like to look at the total debt. They're paying out debt too. So from what I see, I like it. I like Equifax. Let me see the PE ratio. Right now, it has gone down to 39. The lowest it has been, it was in 2022 at 29.5. So it might be a good time to buy some Equifax right now. Or pretty soon. Forward PE is at 24 right now, so that's a good sign right there. And it has been growing. Let me see, dividend growth 21%. Wow, very nice dividend growth in the last time that they grew their dividend. Let me see. Yeah, it went from 39 cents. They didn't grow their dividend until now, until this year, that they grew at 20-something percent. Other than that, for many years, they had a 39 cents dividend. Looking good right there. Looking good. Good pick right there, actually, from what I see. Otis is Otis Worldwide Corporation. What is this? What is this? The company operates 2 segments, new equipment and services, manufactures, sells a range of passenger and freight elevators, as well as escalators and moving walkways for residential and commercial buildings. Ooh. This is an interesting company. Never thought of that. PE ratios at 26.8. Forward PE 21.2. Dividend only 1.85%. Upside on the price target, $103. Let me see. Year to date is down. Last year is down 9.4%. Last 5 years is up 43.16%. Looks like there was a nice opportunity. PE ratio at 26 and forward PE at 21. Let me take a quick look. Yeah, revenue is kind of flat. I gotta take a look at their earnings in the other one. Let me see, in the other website. Operating income is growing, which is good. Let me see, shares outstanding. They're buying back shares too. Ooh, I like it. Earnings per share is being in the positive always, 96 cents, so that's good. Let me see, free cash flow is in the positive. Free cash flow per share, 86 cents in the last quarter. Okay, so that's good. Let me see the free cash flow margin, 9.13%. Ooh, I like this. I like this company. Let me see the total debt real quick. 8.49. They're kind of like getting some, taking some debt right now. I like this one too. Interesting. And it pays in February, May, August, and November. Dividend growth 9.27%. Payout ratio pretty safe at 48%. They have grown their dividend 5 years. Ooh, I like this one. Are you looking into adding this one, Michael? Dividend growth has gone down in percentage, meaning, but company looks pretty good. Company looks pretty good. I like it. Let me see from Jeremy. Nice trade, Thrill. Like selling puts under $16 and selling calls over 20. I think they were talking about those other stocks. Let me see. Japan has 100-year mortgages for decades now. 100-year mortgage? Wow. So you gotta pretty much pick up a mortgage as soon as you're born in Japan. So you're born, boom. You gotta go ahead. They grab your hand. You sign the mortgage papers. Boom, 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 and you start your process right there. 100-year mortgage. Michael, you use the 50-year to make more moves and have equity for future play if you're financially literate enough to use equity for the right things. Okay. But people in Japan don't move every 5 to 7 years, I think. They probably, I guess the mortgage, they probably give it to their kids then after, right? So they can finish paying it. And then, yeah. Christopher Burgos. Nice to see you there, Chris. What's up, Jay? Picked up 4 shares of FBTC this week. Trying to get to 100 by the end of the year. Nice. That's the Fidelity Bitcoin ETF. I was looking into that one or iBit. So the share price is, after hours, it was down to 84. Let me see the price of Bitcoin real quick. Let me see what we're getting this week. I got no cash, though. I got no cash. Let me see. Let me show you guys. To the crypto shareholders. $105,000 right now. So it's up, actually, in the last day. 3.78%. Has been going up now as of lately. Look at that. So he's going to bring up the price again. But it's still an opportunity right now to pick up some Bitcoin at a lower share price. So nice. Thank you, Chris, for sharing right there. Tim Anders, I'm not sure who does. LOL, I bought and stayed put. But that's just me. Okay, they're having a conversation there. Jeremy T. Caskets, BBAI is a DCA under $5 and Sound is a DCA under 10. Neither are profitable, so keep it small. I've traded both, but wouldn't mind holding both at the right price. Yeah, it looks like they are those two are some for like some swing trades or something like that. All right, Jules. I'm picking up some Netflix before the stock split. Oh, nice. What's the Netflix share price right now? Let me see. It's at $1,104 right now. In the last month, it's down 5%, so that's nice right there. PE ratios are 46. Just remember, guys, that even though there's a share split and the share price is going to be low, the PE ratio is still going to stay the same pretty much in forward PE. So there's nothing changes on that. So, well, there's a lot of messages here in the chat, guys. I got to catch up. Let me see how many of you. There's 25 of you there. 14 likes. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Very, very important. But man, I really appreciate it. I'm gonna have to check the analytics after this to see if we hit 30 people in here. Anders, me on my 7th house in 30 years. Dímelo, Jay. Finanzas con estilo. Nice to see you there, man. Nice to see you. I missed your live earlier, but I'm gonna watch the replay probably tomorrow or listen to it while I'm commuting to work. Tim Anders, I'm still in my first house, bought a fixer-upper, and now it's decent, large and decent. Rent rooms for passive income for a decade now. Nice, Tim. Very nice. I kind of like, who else invests in real estate like that they rent? It's not something that calls my attention. I don't know why, but I'm just, for real estate to rent, I don't know. I like more investing into stocks. I've been enjoying it more. It has called my attention a lot more. Could I sell some of my stocks and maybe put a down payment into something, rent it? I think so, but I don't know how I will be. I don't know. I don't want to have any tenants like call me and stuff. I don't want to deal with people That's my thing. I don't know. I don't want to sound like messed up, but I don't know if I want to. But some people can do it, which is awesome. It's great. It's great. Looney. I like SoFi better than SOUN. Okay. SoFi looks good too. If they continue to grow. T caskets. Yeah, for what I see, I don't like what I see personally. Swing trading, and that's something I don't do. Long term is my game. Yeah, yeah. So it all depends. Maybe long term they will. Those will be some good companies, but you just gotta follow them. Look at the products that they're making. Look at the company itself. Look at the financials, of course. If you believe in it long term, then it will be good. Probably a good investment if hopefully everything goes well. But you really gotta look into it first, though, before you make an investment there for the long term. And I've made good money on selling and keeping prices down. Most expensive I bought was 242K. Current one was 165. Current estimate 230. Been here less than 4 years. Wow, very nice, man. I see. Wow, you guys made some really nice gains there on on real estate. On real estate right there, which is great, man. Let me see, Tim. Tim and Anders are having a real estate chat right there. I wish I had done that, but then again, I'm happy where I'm at. Could have an additional 500,000 of assets. Ooh, nice. Nice, Tim. Let me see. Jeremy, FDVV has an identity crisis. Okay. Yeah. I'm guessing it's trying to be like SCHD, right? So, but dividend growth, pretty good right there, though. Pretty good. The thrill. Oh, why did you do that comparison? I just bought more SCHD. I still like my SCHD, I know FDVV looks good, like right there, but I don't know. I don't know. That's also, from any shares that you bought at the beginning, since at the inception share price. So, but I'm still sticking to my SCHD. I think SCHD long term is gonna be good. If you guys saw the comparison, SCHD was good, until recently. And I think it was that last dividend growth quarter. I just wish I could have told the ex how the market was going in 2020 when she left. Unfortunately, I could not talk about it. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I try to make conversations, here at the house, even though everybody's not, it's not everybody here at my house is not interested in investing or nothing. Just because things get paid, without them knowing how they get paid, right? Like, credit cards get paid every week or every 2 weeks, no problem, we're not in debt, only on the mortgage debt. So I think, yeah. And sometimes I be mentioning, to my kids, hey, when you grow up, just remember ETFs. I throw it here and there. So their way. And I told them, as soon as you start a job at 18, you're opening a Roth IRA and then a taxable right after. Let me see. Ghoul. No wonder why my cash flow is low. I overspend my budget. Yeah, my budget. Yeah, that is very, very important that you don't overspend. Whenever you can not spend money, just don't do it. Make yourself your own cup of coffee. Look at this right here. I keep on making it myself. This mug has been with me for a couple of years already. Has like the coffee stains pretty much and everything. But if I don't need to buy anything, I don't buy it. I went to Costco the other day and I got me some long sleeve shirts. I don't have them here. I think I put them somewhere. But I bought me some shirts for like $11, bro. So, and I bought me I got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I bought me 3, all gray, because I don't like to be wearing like all different things all the time. I'm one of those guys that is happy with wearing the same things over and over again, and I'm good. But I bought me like three shirts. Like they are like those thermal looking ones that keeps you warm. So they were only like $11 at Costco, and I bought me three. I wish I would have bought more. It's the same thing as stocks. I wish I would have bought more of those shirts, honestly. But they were pretty good. They were pretty good for $11. But yeah, overspending, man. If you can not do it, please do not overspend. Don't. I know sometimes you just want to go ahead and spend. Maybe one thing that I do, like if I feel like going somewhere just to spend money, just go to the gym for a little bit. You'll get tired, go to the gym, work out, get tired. That's it. You're spending, the wanting to spend is going to go away pretty much. Or if you have any video games, if you like video games, just play for a little bit. That's also something that works for me whenever I want to spend. My goal buying my new house was less than 100% of my salary. Nice. The thrill, Jeremy, we have similar investor profile. LOL. Nice. I think we do, Thrill. Yep. That's good. That's good. Who competes with Otis? I've never noticed being known Otis elevator before. That's a good question right there. Let me see. Anders AI. Otis competes with other major elevator and escalator companies such as Cone, Schindler Elevator Corporation, and TK Elevator. Other key competitors includes Mitsubishi Electric, Hitachi, and Hyundai. Okay, so they have a lot of competition there. But from what I saw, it looks pretty good. Tim, wow, I always thought Otis had a monopoly. Thanks for that info. I want to look those up. Yeah, very good. Very good list right there, Anders. Nice to see you there, Brainchild. What's up, Jay? Question to everyone. Do you have a strategy of how to use stop loss? I like to start, but unsure of where to begin. So I don't use stop loss, but it would be a good question for the chat. You guys, Jeremy, Anders, Tim, The Thrill. What do you guys think? Who else is in there? Music should be in there. Mario, Looney, Finanzas con Estilo. Any of you guys that want to answer that question? I don't use stop loss. I haven't really looked into it, so I don't know. I don't have but let me see the question, the comments. Hopefully some people comment in there about that. Jeremy, is that a fish in your picture? From The Thrill. I do believe it is. Let me see, unboxing names. You can get a management company for your property. Yeah, that is true. I've seen that, but I don't know. It gets me a little bit nervous. I think that's mostly what it is. It gets me nervous to invest in real estate. T Caskets, yeah, I don't like what I see. I'm going to pass on BBAI sound. Okay. Let me see, Tim. I've been a single guy with a factory job. Bought a house in 2006. When I rented that first room out, little did I know that I just went from a single income to dual income. Nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. And there's Tim. I wish I had stayed in my first house. $52K in 1995. Sold in the fall of 2020 for $328K. Wow, Anders. Wow. Why did you sell? You wanted to move to something bigger? I think Warren Buffett has lived in his house for like many decades and haven't moved. I think wasn't it like around $50K that Warren Buffett paid for his house too? Let me see. And I love to have a beer with you one day. Your story and my story are completely different, but the end result are the same. So cheers to you. Very nice. See, that's what I like about this. The live stream, I've been enjoying it more and more, and that is something that I like, that you guys continue to have those chats in there, together with me, and you guys are, in sharing ideas, investing history and everything, and that is so awesome. That is very awesome. Very good to see it there. Let me see, Anders. Cheers. Y'all budget. Yeah, we gotta try to budget, Anders. Why not? We can't spend. Like I do overspend though in stocks though, and I've been buying quite a few shares of Bitcoin ETF too. So that's where my overspending has been going now. Before I used to buy me like sneakers, trying to keep up and go out to eat a lot and which you build memories too. Don't get me wrong. You can't also just hold yourself all the time and not spend. You also gotta go ahead and spend and live life, but just try not to overspend. Uh, yeah, I wish all of that money that I spent, woo, going into stocks. If I would have learned about this before, um, I drove piece of crap cars for years while avoiding car payments. I buy a car for 4K and drive it for 3 to 4 years, throw it away and buy another piece of crap. Okay, all right, uh, that's a pretty good, right there. All my cars have been used, and like the pickup truck that I have right now, I think that one was the most that I've spent. It's a 2001 GMC. So yeah, it's pretty old. Yeah, do I have money to buy me another car? Yes, I know I do, but I'm good with the truck that I have. It works pretty well. I fix it, I do things to it myself. So, and it has been running good. So I've had it for like, what is it, about 4 years, I think, 3 to 4 years too. So it has been working good. After this one, I'm probably gonna get me a Honda Accord, maybe something like that, something a little bit smaller, cheaper, and gas better in gas. But yeah, hello team. We are completely the opposite. My first house, my cars plus motorcycle cost me 3 times my mortgage. Wow, wow, Anders, like to spend. Anders, are you in the USA? Anders, yes, grew up in Norway, but been in the US since I was 20. Ooh, very nice. Let me see. Google brainchild. 5% of your capital if you are day trading. Oh, I'm guessing that's the answer on the stop loss. Brainchild. Try to use manual stop losses. The market makers can see where you set prices for automatic stop loss, and the price will dip pre-market and trigger them pop back up by market open. Okay. That's very very good insight right there, Jeremy. Let me see. Tim, my house cost me 149K. Mortgage is $800 a month. Wow. Rooms rented bring in $1,500 a month. Wow, and the mortgage at $800 a month. So pretty much your check is yours, which is great. Oh man, that's a lot of investments right there. And this first house sold because my first wife died in it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Second wife didn't want to live there. Understandable. Made 40% on it, then another 30% on the next house in 3 years. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, but very understandable. Very understandable. From your wife. Let me see. Anders, nice. Oh, sorry, I jumped. I jumped in messages. Let me see. B Carter, SOXQ. Let's take a quick look. SOXQ. Let's take a quick look right here. So is Invesco semiconductor ETF 0.19% expense ratio. I don't think this is a cover call, right? No, dividend yield is only 0.52%. Oh, so this is a semiconductor ETF. Ooh, nice low expense ratio, actually. I like that. Dividend yield is only 0.5%. Inception day, it was in 2021. Let me see, what else do I see? Let me take a look. Year to date price is up 39%. Last year is up 33%. Last 5 years is up 116%. Wow, nice. Let me see, since inception, 116%, yeah. So it's 20.35% average annual return from this ETF. Nvidia, Broadcom, AMD, Micron, Lam Research, Intel. This is a good one. I like this one. Because I think the other one, the other semiconductor ETF, I think is SMH, but it has a higher expense ratio. So this one has a pretty low. Astera Labs, Coherent. These are companies that I've been hearing about them a lot as of lately. Coherent, Astera Labs. Let me see. Microchip Technology, NXP Semiconductor. I like this one. Yeah, because I think SMH. Hold on. SMH was another one. The Van Eck. The expense ratio is 0.35%. So this one is pretty good. I like it. I'll have to look into it a little bit more, but 0.9119%. So that's half of what the other SMH charges. And look at the share price, is pretty low too. So if you like the semiconductor sector and you want to invest in it, you don't want to invest into single holdings in the semiconductor, then this is, pretty good ETF from what I see. Assets under management is only $670 million though. So the volume is not there, especially if you want to sell off, but it's not bad, for the long term, for the future. What do you like about it, B. Carter? Let me know. Let me know there in the chat. Anders, I have honestly never budgeted, but I am also super careful what I spend on. I do account for what I spend though. Yeah, I do something similar. I try to take a look and see, what I'm spending, making sure that I don't overspend. But yeah, and I use mostly my credit cards, and then yeah, I do always use my credit cards. I have a pretty good system so far with it. Do I do it on a spreadsheet? No, but I do try to keep track. I look at them like in the mornings, take a look at it, calculator. Okay, I spent this much. I only have this much left. And I gotta pay it off, next week. So next week I get paid from the second job. So I got the checks from both of my jobs, and I'm gonna pay them off next week, or this week, pretty much. All right, it's Sunday, so it will be this week, and then I'll go ahead and just pay them off. The thrill. I use stop loss on all my speculative stocks. I also use stop loss for stocks that went up in price appreciation. For example, Palantir, it's overpriced, so any bad news will sink the stock. Yeah. You see, Brainchild, I'm hoping you're looking at some of these comments that Jeremy, the Thrill, have been putting on there. Thrill, yes, that is a fish. Fishing is my escape. My boat is named Real Therapy. Very nice, Jeremy. Very, very nice. I don't know how to fish, but I would love to learn though. That would be pretty cool. Haha, nice name. Let me see, Tim. See right there, Jay lives within his means. That's what I did for 20 years. That move has paid off big time. Yeah. My first car though, it was a 1988 Honda Accord. It was like a couple $100 though. $200. And then I took it to get painted at Mako, was it? That painting, that was my very first car. Stick shift too. I know how to drive stick shift too. Let me see. Brainchild, I see. Thanks everyone. So you guys usually don't use stop loss for long-term investment. Probably not. I probably wouldn't use it if you believe in the company long-term. I like to buy high and sell low for tax purpose. Cool. I think you're just trolling right there. I think you're just trolling. The thrill. I also use stop loss to protect my gains. I don't use stop loss on my blue chip dividend stocks. If they go down in price, I buy the dip. Oh, very, very good. Very good strategy right there, Thrill. Let me see, Thrill. So you sell and then go back in when it drops. Okay, so you guys are having that conversation there. Jeremy, I only worry about stop losses on trades, not on my long long positions. I will trim my long positions if they get way overpriced, but not selling over a drop in price. Yeah, makes sense. Because if it is a long term position that you are planning on holding long term, then you don't want to. Once it dips in share price, you just want to buy more, right? You want to grow your position even more, you know. Similar to what I have been doing to with Amazon, Google, or some of my other ones like Vici Properties, Procter and Gamble, some of those positions too. Leo Ramirez, do you use margin and what do you think about it? No, I don't use margin, and I just see it. No, let me see. Hold on, Jeremy, have an answer right here. When it comes to margin, I think it was Charlie Munger that said the three things that get men into trouble are liquor, ladies, and leverage. Yeah, very good. Margin, I don't use it. Not interested. I just invest the money that I have as of right now, because I think margin can definitely get you in trouble if you use it in the wrong stock and then it goes down in share price, and yeah, I don't know. I'm afraid of margin. Let's just say that. And I just been, what I do is I just buy $10, $15, $20 on a weekly basis. Been doing it for a couple of years. Some of you guys have been in there in the community for how many years? A couple of years already, following the channel. So yeah, I think margin also gets you in trouble. You kind of want to, I guess people that use margin want to kind of like get rich by Wednesday. So just gotta be very, very careful, man. That margin can hurt. Yeah. Just try to take your time. Take your time with investments. That's all I can say. I know we can get risky at times. Like for example, right now I just opened my IBIT. I just my IBIT position, which is the Bitcoin ETF position, and but I'm still gonna have patience on it. I'm down right now, and I could sell at a loss, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna continue to buy. Right now, I don't have any cash. Only have I think $14 left in my. Let me see. Yeah, I think I have $18 in my growth portfolio. I have. So, I'm not in a rush. Not in a rush. I think patience is very, very important in investing. Patience is very, very important. So Leo, don't try to be careful with that. Okay. Let me see. Anders, all for mortgage and car loan. When I have one, goes on CC credit card. I know if that balance is over a certain point, I need to not spend any more that month. Yeah, I'm weird, but being single, it works well. Yeah. That also it saves you money being single. It saves you a lot of money, especially for stocks. But yeah, I use my credit cards for anything that I buy. I have my bills in it, so I can then get some points, and it has been helping a lot. I honestly forgot. Now that we're talking about this, I honestly forgot to see if I got some cash back from my Fidelity credit card. Let me see real quick. Now that I have right here, because I didn't make my SCHD purchase on it with it, because that's what I have been doing. I totally forgot about it. This is not good. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Taking a quick look. Let me see rewards. So, oh yeah, I did get $17, so I gotta put it into SCHD. I did get $17 deposited at the beginning of November. Oh man, so I gotta give you guys an update on that. And I gotta make the purchase on it. So I gotta buy one share tomorrow, and I gotta buy $17 of SCHD from the Fidelity credit card points. In the month of August, I got $64. That's because I used that credit card for the trip to Disney World in Florida. So I earned a lot of points. So $64 back, and I put it into SCHD. So now I got $17 cash back. Wow. I gotta make that purchase. Let me see, Tim. Margin only works if you buy high yield ETFs with small amounts that your dividend can repay in 30 days at a time. That's it's a strategy there. I still don't like to use margins though. Let me see. Anders, I just take about $1,500 a year and invest in highly speculative stocks. Sometimes have paid out huge. Other times not so much. Very risky, Anders. Very risky. Jay, how long ago did you start your channel? Ooh, that's a very good question. That's a very good question. Hold on. When did I post my first video? Let me see. Let me see when did I post my first video. Let me see. Next page. My first video. I have 300 and something videos. Wow. I have a lot of videos. My first ones, don't watch them, guys, because they were pretty bad. I don't know how some of you have stayed along the journey, but some of you have stayed along the journey for this long. Let me see the last page. My first, I was a $7,000 portfolio. $7,000. Hold on, let me see. It doesn't say right here. Oh man. My first video, I was a $7,000. It was so bad. 7-minute long. Let me see. It doesn't say the date. Let me see real quick. Analytics. When did I post this? Let me see real quick. Let me see. When was it that I posted? I can't find it. So I published this on August 29 of 2023. Hold on, let me show you guys real quick right here. Hold on, let me see. Let me just make sure. But yeah, August 29, 2023. This one was my first video. So it's been August 24th. Wow, over 2 years I've been doing this. I've been sharing my journey. That one was pretty bad. That one was before I got my Apple my MacBook Pro. Yeah, this one video was before my MacBook Pro. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Guys, don't watch it. Don't watch it. It was pretty bad. But yeah, since August 29, 2023, I've been posting videos. Yeah, brainchild. Since 2023, wow. Let me see, Ghoul. Being single is good, but those nights are lonely. Yeah, that is true. That is true. But if you work on yourself first, and build up your investments, it definitely helps. I wish I had started investing before when I was younger. I wish I had a family member that would have taught me how to invest when I was 18, 19 years old. And, and then I started, investing and was able to build a portfolio. I would have stayed with a dividend portfolio though. I think that still would have been my thing because, I like the passive income on it. I like the passive income. Right now I would have had a nice portfolio. I would have had a pretty nice portfolio. With SCHD for sure. But I do wish, had started investing earlier for sure. Let me see. Anders, after 8 plus 23 years of marriage, 5-ish years being single has been nice. Yeah, you're enjoying the single life. That's good. Anders, our mission before next Sunday is to watch the first 10 videos. No, don't watch them. Anders, you're not gonna get not even through the first 30 seconds. They were so bad. Oh my gosh. I don't even watch them anymore. But yeah, it's been since 2023. It's just crazy. The audio wasn't even good. at times. Like it will be really bad in some of the videos. I gotta go back and kind of like, probably remove some of those videos, honestly. Yeah, the audio was bad. A couple things were bad. Oh man, yeah, this is good. Let me see, Tim. I remember the MacBook upgrade. I never saw you before that, if my memory serves correct. So, yeah, so my MacBook upgrade, I did. That's when I started. Then a little bit after is when I started doing the camera, because I used to do my videos with no camera. Like, you know, yeah, I didn't record myself for sure. So. All right, let me see. Tim, in a video, yeah, yeah. I forgot which one was the first video that I showed myself. It was weird at first, but now I am so much more comfortable. I can definitely do this all the time. I really like it. I really like doing it. Let me see who else is here. Anders, I'm the guy at work that take all the new young employees aside and talk to them about investments. That's very good, man. I wish I had that. I wish I had that. So that's very good that you do that, honestly. Very, very good, Anders. I really, that's very good. I haven't done that on my job or anything like that, but that's very good that you do that, because you can definitely change someone's life. I think Jeremy did that too. I don't remember if it was at his job or somewhere, but I know Jeremy has shared something like that. I forgot who else also share something like that. The thrill, brain child. Yes, I sell when my speculative stocks go up and buy back. Navitas is one I bought back into. No stop loss at the moment. I'll put a stop loss once I can make a minimum of 15%. That's very nice. Very nice. Ghoul. I'm 24 and in 3 months I going to turn 25. Oh, very nice. Currently net worth is 29K. Awesome. That's awesome. I gave 10K to my mother for her house, 22K in retirement accounts. I am still young. Yeah, stay consistent. Just continue to invest. Yeah, definitely you have a long road ahead of you. But yeah, very, very nice. Just continue to learn too. Continue to learn in investing. Tim, it was your always positive energy that made me sub. You haven't changed at all. Yeah, thank you, Tim. Really appreciate the compliment. Yeah, I'm just always like this. I'm always like this. I always like to be positive. Look at the positive in situations and things like that. So yeah, it has helped me even in the professional end. I went from getting paid. I think I used to get paid like $7.25 an hour, something like that, on my very first job. So yeah, so now making decent money. I can't say because there might be some co-workers watching, right, in here, and they're just not putting any messages in the chat. But yeah, but definitely I like I like to always be positive. A lot of times I have a lot of energy. Yeah, so, and that's why I like to do the live stream, because I can use my energy. I can spend my energy here with you guys too, which is awesome. Anders, I also work with data. It is what I do, so people tend to listen when I talk data numbers. Oh yeah, very good right there. Yeah, yeah. Especially when you when you start talking with numbers. Yeah. Ghoul, you are doing good. Yeah, I agree. Ghoul. Just continue to just stay consistent, stay positive, and just continue, hold long term, especially for some of those great companies, that you'll do your research, have strong conviction, and just stay consistent. I know it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be rocky, but it'll just continue. Just continue. Jeremy, I agree with Tim. It was the positivity that brought me back. Oh, thank you, Jeremy. I really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. You have been like always putting so many things in the chat. So many good opinions, and so much good, you know, so many good things that you have put it there in the chat. I did wanted to take a look at something real quick. At a post that I did. Hold on, let me just go right here real quick. Let me put it right here. But it was this one. This one was something that I wanted to take a look to read with you guys. But do you guys think we are in an AI bubble and it's about to pop? Yes, we are in an AI bubble. In a bubble, 42%. No, stock market will continue to rise 34%. I'm not sure yet. 24%. So this one was a question that came up to mind on Saturday, and 76 people voted. So what do you guys think about that? The AI bubble. Like, do you guys think we are in a bubble? Let me see. Go. I was scrolling from Instagram and saw this motivation video. It's something like this. In your birthday, multiply your age by 3 and run that in kilometers. So that means 75 kilometers. Nice. And there's wonder what my investments would be if I had invested $1 an hour of gaming. That's good. We need to do a calculator pretty soon. We need to do an investment calculator, honestly. Brainchild, agree with everyone. You taught me the little things matter. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Brainchild. Yeah, I think, one of the things, and I know I've got trolled before by people, but I'm pretty good at ignoring people or managing certain situations. I've been pretty good at that. I don't try to let it get to me. But yeah, I've been, with investing $5, $10, $15, $20, it has been compounding pretty good. My portfolio, that's how I built it up. I built up a lot of my positions, like you can see right here. SCHD, I didn't used to buy full shares before the share split. I used to buy like $15, $20, $25 in SCHD. Then after the share split, I decided to do one full share into SCHD. But before, SCHD shares were around 60 something dollars, I think it was, $70, somewhere around there. So I used to buy fractional shares of SCHD. I used to put like $25 into SCHD, $15 into FXAIX, and then I will put $10, $15 into all my other positions, which it was Main Street Capital, Johnson & Johnson, Realty Income. That's how I grew Realty Income. I didn't buy full shares of Realty Income, and I got $1,900. I also had the drip on Realty Income. So yeah, that's how I built up this portfolio right here. And if we take a quick look at the portfolio salary, you can see $834 in estimated yearly dividends from the dividend portfolio. And that's how I built it up. Just by buying $5, $10, $15 into it. That's where my cup of coffee idea came up, because I saw that, who was it? Somebody spent like about $6 or $5 and something cents into a cup of coffee in Starbucks. And that's where I got the idea from. And I always see people like buying all the time from Starbucks. That is just, that is just crazy. Let me see. Anders, I stand by my statement on the pool. Let me see. The pool. Yeah, if things are going up, we are in a bubble. When will it pop? No idea, but I don't like the circular payments between companies. Yeah, that is something also that gets me nervous, though. That is something that gets me nervous. All those OpenAI contracts with like Nvidia, Google, no, Amazon, who else? Palantir. There was like a couple companies that OpenAI had these billions of dollars contracts. That also got me kind of nervous, honestly, for sure. Yeah, I don't like that either. I'm with you on that. All right, let me see. Jeremy, I don't think we are in a bubble. Yes, there are some stocks that are in a bubble, but not the market as a whole. And definitely not the Max 7. The earnings support the multiples. Yeah, that's what I think too. There are some companies that are pretty overvalued right now, honestly, in the AI sector. But the Max 7, I have to agree with Jeremy on that. The earnings on Google are good. The earnings on Amazon are good. Nvidia has been having good earnings too. I know it's a little bit overpriced, but they have been good. Meta has been good with earnings. Who else? Microsoft has been good with earnings. So there's a lot of those companies that have very good earnings right now. David, yeah, you should follow Stock Up with Larry Jones. He has made me money and he's legit. He's on YouTube. Let me take a quick look. Let me see right here. Larry Jones. Let me see.
Hey, what's up?
Whoops. Hold on. I almost say, is it this guy right here? Is it this guy? This is the guy that you're talking about? I'll listen to him. I've been listening to the other guy. What was the guy, Jeremy, that you recommended me for me? So I forgot his name, but I've been listening to him for sure. Yeah, I'll save this one up right here. I'll take a look. Talks about Bitcoin too, crypto. So that would be good. I'll look it up for sure. Thank you, David. Tim, you need to flaunt that yearly dividend number more often. Your weekly buys change that more than you think. Yeah. I sometimes forget to announce it in the update, but yeah, $834. I remember when I used to only get a lot less. Look at that. Look at my chart. This is something that I like. Hold on, let me do screen only. But this one, I like to look at this chart here and there. Got $41 in this quarter, Q4 of 2025. $206 in a single quarter. Wow. Can't wait until this grows even more. Hopefully I get to like 300 or maybe even more. I would like to try to get to like $350 in a quarter next year. I'm hoping I could get to that. That would be pretty cool. What do you think, Tim? You're good with math. 350, you think that would be a good or should I go down to 300 only in a quarterly dividend? What do you think? Ghoul, even if there is an AI bubble in AI, is not our concern because we're not going to retire this year, aren't we? Yeah, that is true. Very, very good point right there, Ghoul. Yeah, I'm trying to hold these companies for 10, 15, 20 years. Google, Amazon, these companies. I think that they're gonna long term they'll be good. I am trying, Google. Well, next 5 years. Yeah, Anders it is retiring soon. Google. The thrill. Jeremy beat me to it. Anders, so yes, I have pulled my non-401k money out of tech. Google, I'm going to retire in 35 years. That's a very nice time horizon right there. If I had 35 years, I would be a lot less concerned. Yeah, true. Very true. Yeah, it changes. Everything changes except for Anders. Yeah. Especially if I was dollar cost averaging into the S&P 500. Yeah. That's good with a 35 year horizon. That's definitely good. Yes, that's him. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to save it up right here so I can take a look at the videos. I've been watching MoneyVest, the one that Jeremy announced in the chat before. Average Joe Dividends is a great YouTube channel. Jay will be him in 10 years for sure. Yeah, I think I saw one of his videos. You mentioned it before, and I saw one of the updates from his video. It was pretty cool. I liked it. He teaches you how to build portfolio, how to invest. That's pretty good right there. Definitely. And there's my goal is $500 a month in dividend by 2032. That will leave me basically not have to pull money from my 401k when adding Social Security. Okay, that's pretty good. $500 a month in dividends, that would be really nice. I would love to have that. Tim, I can't answer that question since I missed a bunch of numbers, but I can get back to you. Thank you, Tim. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I really like, you know, I really like to look at the dividend growth. Let me see what time it is. It's 9:35. There's 18 of you, 17 likes. Please don't forget to hit the like button if you guys did not do it already. Definitely appreciate everyone's showing up to the live stream. You guys are also showing up for Wednesday's night's live stream. Wednesday night. I'm gonna try to do it again. I'm gonna see what's gonna be the topic. I still don't know what the topic is gonna be, but I've been getting used to doing those Wednesday night live streams though. I've been liking them too, for sure. So let me know. Let me know which topic will be good, or maybe something will come up. On Monday, Tuesday, in the stock market that will give us some topics to talk about on Wednesday night. But definitely, it has been pretty good. I really like these live streams. I've been enjoying it so far. Also, all the conversations that we have been having. The stream has been reaching how many people? I think we reached 26 was the most today. Wow, very, very good. I honestly did not think, if you look at my videos from the beginning, I never thought I would get to this, honestly, to even do live stream and get this many people in the chat. What? I never thought I would, I'm humble. I'm humble, that you guys have been supporting the channel so much, been here in the chat too, sharing your ideas, sharing everything. It's just crazy to me. So yeah, very, very good. I have no words, no more words. Anders, as far as AI, I do use it a lot, both at work and at home. As long as you question everything, it is good. Yep. Anders, I wrote extremely complex database code in 20 minutes with it. That would have taken me about 2 days to write. Oh, wow, nice. Very, very nice. All right, I think everyone is pretty much done. I think we gotta go. Gotta go to sleep pretty much. Gotta go to the gym in the morning, and then I gotta go to work right after. I know some of you guys also gotta go to sleep and go to work in the morning too. So we're pretty much coming to an end. Tim, this chat was once again amazing. Everyone is super cool. Love chatting with everyone. Yeah, I know. I've been noticing that you guys have been, chatting a lot and giving ideas to each other, and it has been pretty good so far. So that's awesome. But yeah, we're pretty much getting right here to the end. If you just got here, we're gonna do a live stream once again on Wednesday night. So just bring any ideas that you want to talk about, and we'll talk about them, and we'll look at some more stocks, some more ETFs. And then we'll see. I gotta see if I'm gonna buy some more Bitcoin. Even though I don't have much money, but I do want to buy more Bitcoin ETF. All right, everyone. So let me see who else is in here. Brainchild, good night. Music, thank you. Nice to see you there, man. Really appreciate the support. Anders, have a great week. Jury duty time. Ooh, okay. You got jury duty this week. Yup. Good chat stream, good times. Have a great night and week, everyone. All right, everyone. So you guys know my saying. I hope you enjoyed this one.